Hello everyone and welcome back to Farm Sim 25 A New Adventure, episode 19. So kind of streaming a little bit today. I forgot to, actually I didn't forget, I just didn't record a video. I was going to do an episode 18 part 2, but I kind of got distracted, so decided just to change it and just add on to what we were doing from episode 18 to episode 19. So welcome everyone, and for those that watch this later. So let's take a look at what I was doing, because honestly, I forgot what I was doing. So we have grass that is growing, if it's not already to be harvested, or mowed at least. I think we planted our soybeans. So that's good. Let's check to see if anything needs to be fertilized. So no, we are fertilized 100%. We're not doing anything rolling related. So we don't have to do anything with this until we have to harvest it. Let's take a look at... Thank you, Spartan. Howdy, howdy. Let's take a look. We did add this on. We're doing soybeans once for this year, and then we'll start doing so we can get straw and stuff like that for our dairy cows, and go from there. I think we already harvested our poplars, so we don't have to do anything there. And then let's take a look at our grass field. Once it's done saving. Let's go here, visit. So this is ready to harvest, and this is actually at the taller stage. So what we can do is turn this big girl on, get her started. We are going to just leave the grass where it lies, and we'll pick it up at the end of the year. We're going to let AI do its thing, because I am expecting a phone call in a minute from the VA, so definitely don't want to miss those. Let's look at our production. So we have our moo cows, just the standard Holstein dairy cows. Straw is fine. TMR is fine. Let's take a look at other productions. We have quite a few productions. What was I going to grow out of it? I think we were doing... sunflowers. And we're distributing right now, so that is going to our old American grain mill. It's turning those sunflowers into sunflower oil, and then that oil goes to the soybean factory. So we don't have any, so we are going to eventually be doing like soybean patties or tofu or soy smoothies. So I think we're doing, barley, that's what we're going to be planting. And we can create barley flour. So that's what we're going to be doing there. Our greenhouses are doing lettuce. We got our fermenting silo. So we're doing good. Pretty much we're just gonna be mowing this and then moving on to the next few months. But I know we're gonna have to fertilize, so let's go ahead and grab our, as you can see, we bought another tractor here. So we have 3. So we have this guy right here. The smaller one's gonna stay up north with the poplar harvester. So here's our planter. See if this needs any... We'll fill it up, why not? This one also does have a 50 meter working width. And also holds 4,000 liters. Don't know if Spartan knows about this one. Holds 4,000 liters and it has a 50 meter working width instead of the 42. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this over here and just have it sit here waiting, to be done. We do want to go ahead and look at a slurry tanker. So let's take a look, see if there's any. Because eventually you want to stop using. That's a slurry tanker. 20 meter. 32. For only 2,000 more, this requires less. So oops. Remember, we are just leaving the grass here. We're only going to pick it up. We're only mowing it twice a year. Let's run over and... It says it needs wheel weights, but I think this should be okay. And since we are producing slurry, this will make it easier so we don't have to keep forking out money for fertilizer. So that'll cut down on production costs, or maintenance costs, I should say. I guess so I pull this forward and then back up into it. Guess that's how that works. Look, Spartan, I'm practicing my reversing. This is a big old trailer too. Right there, let's just go straight back. Cool. Alright, so we got that. My turn. Okay. Whoops. I'm fishtailing. Ah! That was a really bad fishtail. Mostly, what? No, even the trailer wasn't even fishtailing. I was fishtailing. So I'm not gonna lie, since I've never tried slurry before, I kind of want to try this out. So I know we have some slurry. I don't think we have a lot. But what we can do is slurry just. I think this is gonna. Yeah, I think I understand why it needs wheel weights. Hey, I reversed. I did pretty good. I think I know why this thing requires wheel weights, because I can see my vehicle is like fishtailing a little when I turn, even just slightly. So, interesting. Let's go over here. Here, I'll even reverse just to get into, get the slurry from my dairy cows, my moos. I'm gonna get them from the moos. Because I want to use that just for milk. I need to cut it back a little bit harder. Nope, I didn't pull forward enough. All right. I guess it'd be... So it says start filling already. There we go. So we got slurry. It did, like I said, it did say use this thing with wheel weights. But I think we're going to be okay, but we're going to find out real fast. Got the mower going. Let me go try it over here on this part that's already been mowed. It's got a 30-meter working width. That's the headlands. Okay, let me move the fertilizer truck. Other fertilizer. Okay. Unfolds slurry distributor. Also, we can see how much it uses as well. Okay. I want normal application. Turn on. Oh, it's already doing it. Holy shit, it goes through that fast. I don't understand how the normal, the double works. Oh, I guess it's just right into the ground? Is that how that works? So that was 12,500 liters already. Okay. Yeah, it's harvested. It fertilized it. Just used a lot. I might have to watch a video on how the normal and double, like, so I don't screw that part up, because I don't want to double it. Like, it takes, okay, so that's just normal, it just takes a lot of fertilizer. Yeah, it fertilized it. Okay. Yeah, that was a lot. Because this thing holds 32,000, was it 30,000? Yeah, 30,000 liters. That's crazy, though. Okay. But slurry doesn't cost that much, right? Hang on, I wanna go over here. I feel like I'm doing it wrong. I think I have like the double application on. Yeah, slurry's cheap. Like, look at that. Like, I'm buying it from here and slurry's really cheap. Yeah. So even if we just normal is a single pass, you have to give a second application to fertilizer the next month. Double. Oh, you can do. So instead of having to do, so say if it was at 0 and I did a double application, I would 100% fertilize it. Is that what you mean? Huh. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let AI take over this. Okay, cool. Well, so this is only at 50. This is already at 50%, so I only need to do a single application. We'll start with the up and downs. Okay. I mean, either way, even if I just do this and buy from there, this is still going to be cheaper than that fertilizer. Granted that this is only 30 meters, well, that one's 50, so I mean, it is what it is.
Hello.
Yes.
So I'm not the only one.
Knowing what for what? Hang on. I just like trying to do something different. Like I would have to, like, because I know the fertilizer, it doesn't spread a ton, sort of. Not as fast as this, because like it's already spreading and it's not even moved yet. Oh, okay, you can actually see the difference in color of the ground. I wonder if, okay, Spartan, how do you figure out what a machine is rated for, like how fast it can apply? Is that something on the equipment itself? Like I know you've told me that before, but I never seem to find like where that is. Like if I go to slurry tankers, oh, oh there we go. 9 miles an hour. Okay, that's where that is. Well, what would be better, the injector, the injection system, or a sprayer? Like these are all injectors. I guess it'd be the one that. This already has one. Oh, injector's supposed to be better. Yeah, because I don't even see a sprayer at all. Oh, there's digestate right there. So I guess you can use. I guess you can use. Can you use digestate? Because like this says slurry or digestate. So could I use digestate to fertilize? Okay, I think the mower's done. Yeah. I don't have any digestate. This will be something I'll have to try. Yeah, me neither, Spartan. I've never done slurry. I mean, because I'm kind of testing this out for our farm because, we're creating slurry, but if it's... Alright, we'll leave these in there until later on this year. I might just let it run out and then just do fertilizing, do the fertilizer spread for now until I kind of get better at it. I at least wanted to try it out today. Although, even though it says it's rated for 275 horsepower, which that tractor does have, yeah, it's at 5. It's rated for 9 miles an hour. Okay. All right. It's still kind of cool. I might look at the mods to see if there's a bigger slurry tanker though, because we have the one that can transport it, but the actual tanker to distribute, that's different. So we're gonna go ahead and park this over here for now. I like my little tires. Oh, that's another thing I just realized. I don't have a manure heap on this yet. There we go. Leave that there for now. We need to install... I don't have a manure heap? Really? Yeah, I don't. Let's go ahead and save that. And then we'll go ahead and construction silos manure heap. I hate when it does shit like that. Okay, I'll take it. It looks fine. Yep, I wanted a heap. Needed a heap. Forgot it and didn't put one in. Now this should be close enough. So I got slurry on this side and the manure heap right here. So should start collecting. Wanted a heap. That's for the milk. We got our little sunflower garden going for sunflower oil. You like my little oil mill right there? Always terraform before you place. I know. I didn't think it was going to screw it up, though. I mean, either way, I still was able to fix it, so... It's okay. It's alright. Live and learn. Alright, let's finish fertilizing this field so we can get to the friggin' next month. Alright, let's get started here. I think we're going to do a headlands pass. Ooh. 50 meters. Okay. So we got our 50 meter working with. I'm going to keep going straight until I finish this row. Right there. Okay. Then back up. See, stupid shit like that. Or the slurry tanker went through already. Go all the way to the end, get all the edge of the grass. You too, Spartan. Have fun at the gym. And have a good nap. Yeah, so I definitely want to play around the slurry tanker some more, but I think I'm going to watch videos on how to do it properly. Maybe see which one's the best one, you know, things like that. So, because we are going to eventually get into that, because eventually I do want to get out of fertilizing. Like this way. So, we'll see. We shall see. Okay, I think we have just that little bit right there. Yep. All right. I think that's already... No, stop. Hey, awesome. Spartan just left. You just missed Spartan. But welcome. Yeah, so we don't need to do right here. The slurry spreader already got it. Here we go, right here. But welcome. Right there. Let's take a look. So it's just a sliver that we need to do. Yeah, just go straight down this way. Oh, there it is. I'm driving on it right now. Okay. All right. 100% fertilized. There we go. So we're not going to need this for a little bit.
Honey.
What?
Oh, my instructor asked me what did I use to get in there. I said Chrome. I've always been told to use Chrome to get into my portal. And I sent an email saying, it's one of those obstacles.
Anyway. All right, so we've done fertilizing, we have all the planting done, everything like that. We do not need to harvest soybeans until at least October, which is probably when I'm going to do the mowing again. Alright, so let's go ahead and head over here. Grass is nice and fertilized. Oh, what's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, let me make sure I feed you. Let's take a look at our garden. Our pretty sunflower garden right next to our moose. Okay. Again, not until October. So let's take a look. We're fine on TMR for now. Producing milk. Let's look at financial. Alright, we'll just move on to the next month. Doo doo doo. And one more month and we can harvest our soybeans. Okay, let's go ahead and save since we've kind of skipped forward a couple months. Let's see how we're doing here. We're doing fine. Nothing producing there. That's producing lettuce. We got plenty of sunflowers. Looks like we're starting to collect the oil. So, yeah, so this is already storing. So actually when we get our soybean harvested, we can put some directly in here, 100,000 liters of it. So that'll be good. Let's take a look at our here. Find here, they're about to produce babies in a month. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. I like the old knobs and switches over here. So this is the lizard TARDIS, which holds 200,000 liters. So shouldn't have to empty it at all. We're going to set it up on our bigger field here. Then we're going to get our mower going. We could also take a look at our poplar. Okay, and that's off. Is this high enough yet? Yeah. And then real quick, we want to do barley. So we're harvesting October. Yes, that's what we want to do. So we can harvest barley now and plant it. So that's why we did it that way. Let's go ahead and get this guy with the planter up there. Hey, Bane. So yeah, so we're harvesting our soybeans. The smaller field that's up by our poplar field, that's going to be harvested and replanted immediately for barley, which will grow for a whole year. So yeah, we're going to change this. Whoops. Oh, I need a seeder, not a planter. I need a seeder. Hang on. All right. I forgot this is a seeder because it's a grain. We want to direct. I'm not using the seed hawk. I have no interest in that. This is not a direct drill. That's not 9 meters. This can take fertilizer. I don't really have the money. We're just gonna rent it.
Hello, sunshine.
Hang on one second, everybody. Sorry, everybody, I am back. I had a long talk with my boss, so I was just talking with her. So, no rest for the teachers. No rest for the weary. And also speaking with my wife, too. So, hopefully you enjoyed the quiet, picking up the grass and dumping it and such. So, oh. Mowing is almost done. So actually, isn't that as bad waiting at the end of the year to pick this up since we're only mowing twice? There's also should be some baby calves too, if I'm not mistaken. So, but welcome everybody. Hope your Tuesday is going well. Hope you had a good Monday. So. Alright. Also, once that guy's done over there and we're still going, I'm going to turn on the fertilizer spreader. So that way it can fertilize this field as well. So that'll be done. No, you're good. Yep, just listening to the sounds of, farming. Okay. Real quick, let's jump into this. Alright, since we're driving over here, we're going to grab the fertilizer spreader so I can start while we're continuously picking up the rows. So you can see over there the field being harvested by our TARDIS harvester. Looks like it's going pretty well. Thankfully that harvester holds about 200,000 liters, so we shouldn't have to dump her at all. I just realized I don't have another fertilizer spreader. Or another tractor. They're all being used except for that one. The one right there. But I know that's too heavy for it. Yeah, so we'll just do it ourselves once we're done with this. Yeah, because as soon as we're done harvesting the field up there where that cedar was, we're going to plant barley immediately and then fertilize. Okay, all full. go dump this in the fermenting silo. And then we'll come down and start from this end since we'll be right here. Hope you guys like my organization. Way more organized than what Spartan and I are doing. I can't wait till Spartan and I decorate the farm to like that whole big open space. I'm kind of excited. Okay. Aesthetically, I like the greenhouses around the trees, even though that'd be kind of hard. A nice, easy day. It's already collecting manure over there, which is good. Should be able to hold the rest of these rows. So far we've had two full loads of 260,000 liters. Is there a way to produce fertilizer? I just thought of that. I know we produce slurry, but is there a way to produce fertilizer? All the things that pop in my head. Oh no, they just keep, greenhouses just produce all the time. So you can either have them store, you can have them distribute, you can have them, you can do whatever. So, for example, I have my greenhouses up there, they're producing lettuce. I have them just selling constantly. So that's where if you looked on my finance screen where I have my products, where I'm getting about $25,000 every month, that's from all the lettuce that I'm selling. That's about the average. Lettuce is the most profitable greenhouse crop out of all of them. And then, if you remember, behind my house over here, there's a garden, which also is a functional greenhouse. While I'm doing sunflowers, I have it growing sunflowers, and then I have it set to distributing, which you can see the windmill right there. That's an oil mill. So the sunflowers are being sent to the oil mill. They're being pressed into sunflower oil, and then they're being distributed to the soybean factory, because we're going to make either like tofu, soy smoothies, or soybean burgers with our soybeans. So we're starting to get into post-production stuff other than just selling our crops as is, or selling our crop as is. And then the sunflower oil distributes there. Right now it's completely full in my soybean factory. So eventually, with all the surplus, I'm going to start selling a little bit of sunflower oil and things like that. Also, that mill creates flour. So when we harvest our barley, you can have barley flour, corn flour, wheat, pretty much any of the grains. But yeah, so that's how you work it. So like my greenhouses up there are this lettuce, they are being sold. So that's how I'm getting my money every month, my $25,000. My sunflower garden is just being distributed to the oil mill and then being distributed to the soybean factory as sunflower oil. So I'm kind of excited because then however, for the soybean patties, I have to look, because right now we haven't started producing those yet because we don't have the barley yet. And we don't have the flour or the soybeans. Soybeans we're about to have because we're harvesting them right now. We're going to be just full. I'm going to have this one row that I'll have to come back and get. So we have 3 full loads of grass. And then this will be turned into silage and hay, and then transformed into TMR. And then any excess we'll get will just continuously turn into silage and hay, and we can sell the silage. So we have a lot of production, kind of like how Spartan and I have a lot of side productions. Also, we're producing manure, we're producing slurry, producing milk. So we have all these different products that we're doing. The soybean factory is going to start producing, soybean patties, which I'm going to load up myself because, you know what, I kind of like doing it. It kind of makes me feel like I've accomplished something. But yeah, these are glass greenhouses, look really pretty. I like the aesthetic, being around the trees, with a nice, pretty fall color. So far, that's why I'm kind of glad I decided not to end the new adventure series and just keep going, and I'm going to keep going forever. Honestly, my goal for this new adventure series is to reach $1 billion. So it's the Path 2 series that I'm continuing that I did from Farm Sim 22. Since we never quite completed that, we were doing cotton and textile, but now I'm doing, let's do soybean patties, let's do milk, eventually we're going to add on more animals. We're going to do eggs. Maybe, like how Spartan and I were going to eventually get into a bakery. I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe I'll start buying more and more land and create cotton again and sell cotton as is, or, do it as a post-production and turn it into clothing or fabric or something like that. So we're gonna have so much stuff that we're doing. Granted, remember, I'm doing this by myself. So I don't have any help. I'm doing this all alone. So for right now, I think we're good with, doing soybeans, making some oil, greenhouses are doing their thing. I have 4 greenhouses that are helping produce, get my income for the month. And then I have 1 greenhouse that's, contributing to, there. And if you guys looked, let's go ahead and save since we're all done with the grass. At that garden, so see, look at the greenhouse. This only does chili peppers, garlic, lettuce, Napa cabbage, spring onion, strawberries, tomatoes. These are all the generic in-game greenhouse crops. If I go to my garden, look at all the stuff. I can do carrots. I can do grapes. I can do green beans, olives, parsnips, peas, potato. I can do every single crop. All these crops are normally the ones like spinach. Those are all the ones that normally require 2 people to do it. I can do it right in my garden. Also, if you look, eventually I'm going to start storing sunflowers, which is fine. We're going to let it store, and then we're going to start producing some of these other ones. Like maybe I want to do grapes, or maybe I want to do olives, parsnips. I'm going to look at, okay, which of these, so carrot, any of the ones that say 100,000, carrots, parsnips, potatoes, red beets, spinach, those are all the root crops. Normally you can't do those unless you're, you have to really need 2 people to really do it. AI would, harvest and you would follow alongside, kind of like how Spartan and I did on our stream. We did beets. So I can grow all that from my garden, so which is kind of nice. So I can grow so much from that specific garden that, we have plenty of things. Like if I want to produce, make, any other type of oil, I think I might be able to do that, Speaking of which, real quick, let's go ahead and drive down here. Since the soybean harvester is still going. We're going to fertilize this field in a second. But I bought a piece of land down here. It's field 67. You can see the building right there. This was in part 8. This was in episode 18. This is our soybean factory right here. So I bought 67 because it had no land. It was just a stretch of grass. But here is our soybean factory. So we drop it off right there, and I think we pick it. Yeah, we pick it up from the side right there. Speaking of which, there's a train coming by. What's up, train? So yeah, this is our soybean factory that we're going to be utilizing, which is down the street from our farm. So I'm definitely excited. So this is where we'll pick up our product. Right there. Yeah, so I decided to, so I'm not doing like subsidies or anything like that, but I am going to use abilities to be able to get me to that $1 billion because everyone else does it. So I have no stipulations of what I can grow and what I can't grow or different productions, but nothing like nothing cheesy, nothing that makes something cost less, but but like for that garden, I'm using seeds and fertilizer. Greenhouses, the normal greenhouses don't use that. So I'm using a more realistic of, hey, you need seeds, you need fertilizer for your greenhouse, for your garden. So I'm definitely excited about this series. All right, let's drop this off. Let's go ahead and grab our. Okay, it looks like he's almost done with the soybeans. I can see it from over there where he's at. So let's grab this fertilizer spreader, and then we're going to go hover over him and see how he's doing. That should have enough fertilizer to get us through for this field. Let's go ahead and get this started. I'm going to let AI do it. I don't think the AI can go up to 50. I think 42 is the max for it. Nope, 48. So we'll do 48. All right. Yeah, so this field, yeah, so we're not even close to 200,000. But the soybean factory holds 100,000 liters. So what's going to eventually happening is to be able to keep producing, soybean patties we're going to have to add onto our soybean farm. So eventually we're going to add more land, so that way we can produce more soybeans. So, but I wanted to see specifically just this field, how much it's going to get. What's probably going to happen is, for land purposes, we have this piece for soybeans. We may grab 50 and 49 and turn those into soybeans. This one's going to be our wheat. But also we could also grab these two. So let's see. This is 7.57 acres. This is 4.86. This is 8.54. We could also maybe grab this one way up here. Yeah, that's 23.41 acres. So let's go visit this real quick. Sunflowers are ready to harvest. We do have a sunflower. Can I pull out any money? We might actually buy this right now. I don't think we're going to be able to. We're borrowing all the money. Oh, we might have enough. I'm just going to borrow all the way up to 2 million. Look, guys, I'm not quite 2 million. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and buy this now. Let's do this now, because I just want to. Buy. There we go. This is ready to harvest now. So we're going to go ahead and jump in our other harvester. This is a poplar header. So we're going to have to go grab the corn header. Or the sunflower header, excuse me. So we're going to leave this right here. Yeah, because I want to turn that into a soybean field. That should be more than enough for soybeans. Also remember, I can't drive through that. I gotta go around it. Then we got our poplar going, hasn't reached the next stage yet. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna do a vineyard, but since we're doing a vineyard on my Path to Hard series, I'm not gonna do a vineyard on this series. I want to kind of stay away from some of the stuff. So I know Spartan and I are doing milk, but we're doing buffalo milk and buffalo mozzarella. I'm just doing regular milk and turn it into bottled milk. And then we got soybeans, which we're making soybean patties, which I'm not doing on any other. We are doing poplar, but that's because that's a cash crop, and you can get a lot of money for that. So who knows? Maybe on the other fields over there. Maybe I don't want to have to plant more. I thought about, let's do it. Let's add more poplar to our fields. We might, but if I do that, I may not do that on stream. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Because it's just more work. More work. Also, I'll combine those two fields, so it'd be two separate fields. So. Let's go grab our corn header. The only problem with this thing, it's so slow. But it holds 200,000 liters, so. Yeah, this was also the same one. So if you guys do play Farm Sim, I highly. Yes, because I just bought the field. It's my sunflowers. So yeah, I will get the profit off that. I don't know when sunflowers sell, but we're already producing oil, and I don't need a ton of oil. From my garden, so but yeah, so we'll get the profit from that. So we'll see how much sunflowers we get, and it says ready to harvest. It's I think 87%. Here's the sunflower header. I believe this is also for corn too. Okay. I'm going to have AI drive over there. I don't feel like driving over there, rather, because I know that field's about to be done harvesting. Let's at least get him past this bridge. And then I'll send AI on a trip. Uh... Anytime now. Target is unreachable. Okay. Let's try just going to here. Fine, I'll do it myself. Who completed? Oh, the fertilizer spreader did. But yeah, all that sunflower profit will be ours. I think I could just follow this road and I'll get there. Yep. So 23.41 acres should give us more than enough soybeans, and we'll have a little extra left over. Oops. Supposed to turn here. There it is. I can see the field over there. What field was it again? Shit, hang on, it's saving. Field 24. I know, right? A lot of soybean patties, too. And mind you, there's no auto-loading trailer yet. However, there is something that I've been wanting to use. It's a trailer. However, you know the trailers, the really long trailers that have a forklift attached to it? That's part of the assembly. And then you drop the forklift and you can use that forklift and you can reattach it. That is what I want to use for those. I actually want to use a forklift, sort of. Maybe. I might just do it by hand, but I want that. So yeah, there we go. That's the field right there. So here's our sunflower field, at least for right now that we're about to harvest. Big old sunflower field, 23.41 acres. Perfect timing, too. We're going to do 2 passes. Let's make sure this gets started first. A lot of beans. Also, this should be a fast one, so this will go by at 15 miles an hour for harvesting. That's the fast header. Alright. This guy's all done. So yeah, we got 68,416 liters of soybeans off this field. Depending on how much that field produces, we may not need this field for soybeans anymore. We might be able to use this field for something else. So honestly, as long as we get... I have to do the math on the cycles per month and stuff like that to figure out how much we're going to need. But we'll have to take a look at that. Alright, rolling this way. Yeah, because if that 23.41 acres produces enough soybeans by itself, we can use this field down here for something else. Not sure what we'll use it for. I'm not really sure what we'll use. I know barley produces straw, so we'll be able to get straw off that field. That'll be another thing I can use my forage harvester for. But then again, straw is pretty cheap, so I may not even honestly do it that way. I may just buy it. So, since straw is cheap. So we got our planter ready. I hate that we can't get rid of this fence. Even when I bought that property, I did it and then didn't save, and it wouldn't let me get rid of the fence. It was just retarded. Is this guy gonna fit? Nope. See what I'm talking about? This fucking fence is annoying. I don't think it's gonna fit there either. I'm gonna have to go around. Son of a bitch. Oh wait, no I don't. I forgot, there's a gap over here. There's technically a path over here. Yep, right there. Look at those beautiful straight lines. So we got soybeans. So we got barley, we got solid fertilizer. Honestly, I'm going to do this next part just because I want to. I like plowing fields because they just look pretty. Also, I don't have to worry about weeds, I think, for the year. With narrow tires, I should just be able to drive right through this. We're about to find out. Yep. so golden. So pretty and golden. But welcome everybody. See, no hour-long episode today. We're going about 2 hours at least. So at some point I gotta go to work, but I won't have to be there until at least 4. I know, I wish I could do beer. Console doesn't let you. I wish. Where is the tractor at? There it is. Let's check the fields. Whoops, let me save. Harvested. Okay, it's fully fertilized. Since we'll have to wait on harvesting anyway. And then planting. Aesthetically, I just like how this looks when it's done. I have a feeling this is going to tip my tractor. I know, right? Just going to put diesel in this. No. Oh, wait, hang on. No, we're gonna need it up here. FYI, everyone, this is my favorite tractor. That's why it's still around. Such a good medium-sized tractor. Actually, won't need to fertilize. Actually, no, what we can do is we'll leave it up here, because that the seeder that we have is a direct drill, so it's going to fertilize anyway. So this will be needed next month. So we can leave this here. Okay. So we got this guy plowing, just because aesthetically I think it looks pretty. Got sunflowers going. I think this is the first row. So now we wait. So who do you guys want to watch? You want to watch the soybean harvester, or do you want to watch the sunflower? So as many sunflowers as you think you would get. Anyway, while we're doing that, oh, anything for sale? No? Okay. Let's go and save so far. All right. I remember. I was like, what the hell am I doing? Prices. Carrots are 268. Grapes are 1,261. Olives 1,246. Potatoes. Okay. Sunflowers. They sell for in March. I guess I'll watch this one. Actually, technically speaking, once this goes a little bit further, actually, that is so dumb that you need 3. Whatever.
I don't even remember I took my shoe.
Hmm. Go and save. Hey, Monique. Oh, nice. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that's how legends be sometimes. Lately, I've been playing a lot of NCAA football. No problem. You too, Bane. 95,400 liters. All right, let's go ahead and save. I wanted to look at something real quick. 5, that's 10.24. Hang on, let's do some math real quick. Now mind you, we're not using every bit of this acre. So actually this farmland right here is 22.54 acres, obviously a little bit less. This one is 23, but also it's adding into this. So actually we might just do both of those fields as soybeans and just leave it as that. Oh no, my battery control level on my controller level is low. Whoops. Let's go ahead and save. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think both planter and harvester are done with their work. Okay. Pretty much I'm trying to get the soybean factory up and running. So right now we put wheat to create flour. So that should be starting, that'll be eventually distributed to the factory here. Oh, also I forgot we were plowing too, that could have also been finished. Okay, all AI is done, so that's good. We're going to have this hooked up. We won't have to plant anything right now. Hello, Fenrir. I haven't seen the patch notes for it, so I don't even, other than the cruiser that's coming, I don't know anything else that's coming. Oh. Whew. Save that. Okay. All right. So the AI is driving that back. This field is being plowed. This will be another soybean field for us. So all we have left is to let this finish plowing. However, we've done all the harvesting. We have our factory set up. We're just waiting on flour so we can start creating soybean patties. But I do want to thank you guys for joining me today. We were able to get quite a bit done since I didn't have to restrain myself to just an hour-long episode. I was able to stream. So thank you guys again. And yes, we're doing soybean patties, Tim, since you just popped in. Hang on. So this field we bought on stream. This is a 23.41 acre field. This will be soybeans. Let me go ahead and save, and I'll show you where the soybean factory is. I built it in episode 18. So if I go down here, this is our soybean factory. We can make tofu, we can make soy smoothie. I'm doing guava capri. And we can also make soybean patties here. So this is what I've been setting up for. Instead of having to just sell the soybeans as is, we've been making soybean. So we're starting to get flour, as you can see. We need barley, flour, soybean, sunflower oil. So for soybean patties, you need 10 soybeans, 2 barley, 2 flour, 1 sunflower oil, which creates 13 soybean patties. So that's the next thing we're going to be doing. So we're just waiting on the flour to be produced by our grain mill. So we, oh yes, memories of grade school. So we have sunflower oil, which is going to be keep producing, distributing. We have the wheat flour that's going to be, turned into flour, or excuse me, wheat that's turned into flour, which will be distributed there. And then, since we have plenty of, let me see. We're going to go ahead and stop producing sunflowers. We're going to deactivate. We're going to start doing let's see what grapes look like. Kind of curious. Let's do potatoes. But yeah, this is our factory. We haven't started it yet because we're waiting on more flour to be produced. And it'll come out right there. Let's zip on over to here. Oh, nope, here. So we got our potato plants right here. So we got our garden. So we're just going to store the potatoes. And next month we should have 10 more calves. So it'll be our first, first offspring of our originally starting 10 cows. Because we're producing milk. So yeah, so we've been doing that. Yep, soybean patties and fries. So I got soybean patties and potatoes. So we can do French fries. I wish you could do like with beans and stuff like that, make like black bean burgers and stuff. Like it'd be kind of cool if you could do that. So yeah, we've done quite a bit. So let me go and just do a recap real quick. So we harvested, we mowed our grass field, and we picked up all the grass that's now in here. Speaking of which, I need to start that. I did not start my fermenting silo. So we're going to activate, since I wasn't actually doing that yet. So activate that. Then we harvested our soybeans from here, and we harvested our soybeans from here. This has now been replanted as barley, which we won't harvest again for almost a year. The soybeans were placed in here, and then we ended up buying this piece of land right here. This was sunflowers, so we ended up harvesting it, and it's in our silo down here. This will eventually become another soybean field, and right now we're just plowing it. We already plowed this field as well. This field has been planted. This is poplar. It's not ready to be harvested yet. This is sitting here, so that way when we fertilize it next, because right now it's only at 50%. I will be rolling, but I'll do that off stream. But in the meantime, I'm gonna let this guy finish because I gotta get heading to work pretty soon. So I'm letting this guy finish. So, but thank you guys again for joining me. Again, this airs either by an episode or me streaming every Tuesday. So if you guys are enjoying it, we're up to episode 19. Next week will be episode 20, which hopefully we'll start being able to produce some soybean patties. Yeah, no problem. You guys are more than welcome to rewatch the whole stream. A chunk of it, I'm nice and quiet, just kind of focusing. We're doing a lot of work, doing a lot of harvesting, kind of getting all of our ducks in a row. I didn't have to plow the field, but aesthetically, I just like doing it, which I mentioned earlier. But see you guys later. If you like what I do, punch, like, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.